Всем привет, ребят! Добро пожаловать на канал, добро пожаловать в Норвегию. Позади меня город Тромсø, самый крупный город в Северной Норвегии. И вот интересный вопрос. Сколько же здесь стоит жизнь? 1 месяц жизни в Северной Норвегии. На этот вопрос мы получим ответ. Но прежде я вас познакомлю с этим городом. Погнали! Тромсø получил статус города в 1794 году. Он расположен на 3 островах. Центральный остров является центром города. Здесь население около 77 тысяч человек. Кстати, здесь очень много иммигрантов проживают. Более 100 представителей своих наций. Тромсø является 9-м по величине городом во всей Норвегии. У него есть свой аэропорт, 2 моста, соединяющих острова. Вот, кстати, один позади меня. Большой, да? Класс. Также здесь расположен самый северный в мире ботанический сад. Есть свой планетарий, несколько музеев, ну и много чего другого. На самом деле, ребят, город Тромсø очень красивый и атмосферный город. Особенно его центр, со своими старинными зданиями. Также здесь природа, чего только стоит. Северная Норвегия, горы, фьорды, море. Настоящая норвежская морская рыбалка. Ну и множество животных, таких как овцы и олени, которые бегают где попало, даже по дороге. И ни для кого не секрет, что Норвегия является одной из самых богатейших стран мира. И здесь одни из самых высоких зарплат в Европе. Да, это правда. Но мало кто задумывается о том, сколько стоит здесь жизнь. А стоит она тут, ну прям ё-моё, я здесь проживаю. Я прекрасно понимаю, о каких цифрах сегодня пойдет речь. Но, чтобы не было предвзятого отношения к моему мнению, я буду подходить к норвежцам и задавать этот вопрос им. Плюсы и минусы жизни в Северной Норвегии. Сколько стоит жизнь в Северной Норвегии в месяц? Каждый месяц. Квартплата, аренда, еда. Если вы живете один или с семьей, узнаем сегодня все самые настоящие цифры. Пусть даже они будут для вас пугающими. В общем, с вас лайк, подписка и комментарий. С меня классный, годный контент. Начинаем. Погнали. What is your name?
Fruda.
Fruda.
Yeah, what's yours?
Sergey.
Sergey.
I'm from Latvia.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Fruda. You are working and living here in Norway.
Yes, I am.
How is the life here?
It is very good. It's kind of expensive because we have high taxes.
And how much it costs for you to live here in 1 month?
I live in a shared household with my wife for the house, down payment for the car, insurance, etc., and food, of course. So, in a month, I think we spend 55,000 Norwegian kroner, something
that's
like
much,
that.
Yeah. What is your name?
Christina.
Christina. You are here from Norway?
I am.
Yeah. You have been living all life here?
Most of my life, yes.
Are you living with a family or you live alone?
I live alone.
How much it costs for you to live alone here?
Not that much. I do live in like apartment with two others we share. So I pay like 6,000 kroners for my bedroom in a very nice apartment that I share.
How much money you spending on the food about in a month?
Good question. Maybe like I haven't checked. 2 or 3,000 maybe.
Me either, honestly.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
okay. What is your name?
Matilda.
Matilda. You are how long living here?
My whole life.
All life. Okay, so you good know how to live in North Norway.
Yeah.
Is it expensive life here?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, you living alone or with a family?
Family.
Family. How much it costs in a month to live for you?
For just me, it's 6,000 a month, just for the rent. But I share an apartment with my brother, so it's 12,000 for the both of us.
What about the food and other stuffs? How can it take much money?
I would say like 4,000 if you're good.
Marius.
Marius, you living and working here in Norway.
Yeah, live here in Tromsø and work here.
Is it expensive to live here?
Yeah, the last years it has been really expensive. With just food, grocery store, fuel prices, everything goes up.
You living alone or with a family?
I live with a family.
How much it costs for the months for you to live?
In Norwegian crowns, I think we use about 15 to 20,000 a month because we have 3 kids. And yeah, in food and fuel prices, everything.
Are you renting apartments or have your own?
I have my own, yeah.
That's the main. If you would rent apartments, you can plus 15,000
Yeah.
minimum.
15,000 minimum, yeah, more.
Yeah. What is your name?
Nora.
Nora. Where you come from?
I'm half Norwegian, half Tunisian.
How long time you are living here?
I was born here, so I live with my mother, so I pay her rent like 5,000 a month, but she pays 12,000 maybe for just the house, and then food expenses and such is like maybe 4,000 a month.
So if you are in a family, for example, you need minimum 20,000 in a month or more.
Yes, I would say so.
Okay.
Maybe more depending if you rent or if you own.
Yeah, depends on rent. Rent is the main.
Hanna.
Anna, my name is Sergey. You live and work here in Norway?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it expensive to live here?
Yeah, it is.
How much about?
For an example, we live in a small apartment and not like in an expensive part of Tromsø, but right now we pay 3,000 kroner, like 30,000 kroner.
30,000.
And then everything else comes. It's like kindergarten, food, car, insurance.
Plus.
Yeah.
So in a month, how much you need money to just live?
Like 50,000.
50,000. Yeah, that's pretty much. And we are talking about family life. There are three people.
Yeah.
3.
It's me and my boyfriend and my son.
Okay. And for the family in a month, if we talk about the food, how much money about you spending on the food?
We have a budget on 10,000. Sometimes we have to get more to that budget, but sometimes we can keep it lower than that.
Как тебя зовут?
Лиза,
Ты откуда?
с Украины.
Как давно ты тут?
Почти 2 года.
И как тебе тут?
Мне очень нравится.
Ты здесь как бы живешь и работаешь, правильно?
Да.
Проживаешь одна или с семьей сюда?
Нет, я
приехала?
приехала с мужем.
Сколько вам стоит жизнь здесь вот в месяц?
Мы снимаем квартиру. Квартира у нас не очень дорогая, то есть мы снимаем ее где-то за 11 тысяч крон. И плюс для комфортной жизни покушать, может одеться, куда-то выйти, 15,000 в среднем.
Is it expensive to live here?
Yes, it's expensive.
How much you need in a month?
Depends on how many you are in the family, but and what kind of house you have and where you're living. A family probably needs 70,000 Norwegian kroner a month to have it okay. A family of 4.
We talk about the food, car, fuel, housekeeping, everything like that.
Yeah.
Annette.
Annette?
Yeah.
How much it costs to live here in a month for you?
I'm living with a child, one person with me, so just rent and like food and everything, so it's around 18,000, so not that much actually.
My name's Mattis.
Martis.
Mattis.
Okay. Mattis.
Yeah.
Okay. You live and work here in Norway.
That's right.
Yeah. How is the living here in Norway?
Living in Norway is super good, I would say. Yeah, it's an expensive country,
Yeah.
but it balances out with good salaries. You know,
Yeah, that was my next question. How much cost the living here in a month?
well, if you're renting with food and everything, you easily spend around 20,000 NOK.
20,000 NOK.
Yeah.
This
I would
is
say.
every month, 100%.
Yeah.
It's for the one person, not for the family.
No, that's just me. My living expenses is around 20,000 NOK.
What is your name?
My name's Niklas. So now I'm studying at the University of Tromsø at the moment. So that's the reason why I've moved here and living here at the moment. Yeah.
So you're living here for the year, studying and working,
yeah.
and you are renting some apartments here.
Yeah, I'm living in a student apartment at the moment. So I live with 14 other people on one floor, where we share kitchens, but we have our own bedroom and our own bathroom as well. Yeah.
Does it cost you something?
It costs 6,150 each month.
How much money you're spending for the food?
For the food, really depends. As a student, I try to save as much money as possible, but I'm not always able to make myself cheap meals. So I usually buy food through Foodora, Wolt, and such. Mm-hmm. So the prices may vary from each week. I can spend from everything from 1,000 to 3,000, depends on how much I order through other stuff.
One plus and one minus to live in North Norway.
In North Norway, yeah, the plus is nature and people, and I think Norwegian people are really positive, and I like their attitude to things. The negative side is the winter is really hard and it's really long with the darkness and everything. So that's actually the only minus what I can think of.
One plus is beautiful nature, close to the nature. The minus is Tromsø, like this town, is a really expensive town to live in, with all the taxes, property taxes, everything. So that's the minus.
By the way, from the salary, how much percent you pay for the taxes?
On the salary, almost 40%, 37%.
Plus is that it's not too crowded, and it's nice nature. And if you like outdoor living, it's perfect. Minus is it's cold most of the year. It's dark half the year, and fuel is extremely expensive.
Yeah.
Минус это то, что очень долгая зима и темно постоянно зимой. Плюс это то, что хорошая заработная плата, хороший уровень жизни и хорошие отношения.
Да. Люди здесь, кстати, очень добрые.
Да,
Очень такие прям
да,
приятные.
понимающие.
Да.
Well, the minus is of course that the winters are long and harsh and very dark, so it does affect the mood. But plus, it's just beautiful in its own way. It's calm. People are very friendly, I think, and it's a freedom in its own way because the nature is so abundant. You can just do whatever you want, more or less. It's very safe.
Mm-hmm. Agree with you. Yeah. One plus and one minus in the North Norway.
Very beautiful, and for example, I love skiing, so it's very nice in the winter, and then super beautiful in summer with the sun, midnight sun. But a minus would be the darkness in the winter. I don't like the...
Me either.
Yeah.
It's pressing, honestly. Yeah.
It's hard to live. It's really nice to live here. The environment, the people, and the climate here is also really nice. But it is expensive to live here. That's probably the only down part about it.
You know, the plus is a long winter for the people who love long winters and what you can do in the winter time. So I would say the summer in northern Norway is fantastic.
Living here in Tromsø, it's a beautiful place. You have loads of beautiful views, loads of people. The city is primarily a student city, so there's loads of students. There's a very social place. There's loads of fun activities to attend at, so that's a big plus. The downside is the winter. I don't mind the dark period because it's throughout the winter we have this thing called mørketid, which is basically when the sun doesn't appear in a whole period. I don't mind it at all, but the snow, the amount of snow, it might get too much for me.
The beautiful nature is amazing.
I agree.
We have the aurora and everything with the season now. And the climate is very cold. That's definitely the minus.
For your opinion, how much need to earn here to live a comfortable life? If you live alone, for example, and renting your full apartment.
Then for a month's salary for a full apartment by yourself, I guess you would maybe need at least maybe 40,000 kroners a month to live like comfortably, I should think, in my estimation.
And the minimum? 20?
Well, no, the apartment would cost a lot more than that. 25 maybe, but there would be very little less left for food and clothes and just fun.
Okay. Yeah.
I think.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, that's all. Да, друзья, вот такие тут цифры на жизнь в Норвегии. Такая тут жизнь. Недешево. Я думаю, в многих странах приблизительно могут быть такие же расходы. Но в Норвегии именно так. И если вы поедете в Норвегию на постоянное место жительства, то теперь вы знаете, что на одного человека минимум нужно 25 тысяч крон, на всю семью минимум из 3 человек 35 тысяч крон. И это минимум, чтобы здесь вообще как-то жить и существовать. Сколько денег вы тратите в месяц на то, чтобы жить? Об этом я узнаю в комментариях. Спасибо, что посмотрели. Пока.